Good morning, Virgos. Welcome back to Tarot with Kat. I'm Kat. This is your weekly tarot reading for Virgos for the week of September 22nd through the 29th. I do readings every Monday morning for all the fire and earth signs, and then every Wednesday morning for all the air and water signs. So I really hope if you like this reading, do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button down there. I'll also be posting some links at the end of this video as well as a subscribe button at the end. So yes, it's been quite the month, September. A couple of eclipses, lots of things happening planetarily for everyone. So it's been a time of big shifts for a lot of people, particularly Virgos. Virgo, we are just now coming out of the end of a solar eclipse in your sign in Virgo, solar eclipse in Virgo. So it's very personal for you. This is a time of big, endings, beginnings, major powerful resets. It's like the universe is handing you the mic and saying, okay, what do you want? And you have to, what do you really want? You have to get clear on that. You have to know what that is moving forward. And that right now is the time to do that and set your energy and set your intention. So let's see what the tarot has to say for you this week, Virgo, shall we? All right. This is the weekly reading for Virgo for September 22nd through the 29th. I am using the Centennial Smith weight deck. I really enjoy it very much. I like the artist there. Wait a moment, Virgos. Where are you, Virgo? Where are you this week? There you are. All right, Virgo. This week, you are being represented by the Queen of Pentacles. You're the Queen of Pentacles this week. That is the card that is representing you. Crossing you is your obstacle, challenge, awareness, is your Six of Cups. That's what's coming up as crossing you. Down here in your subconscious tool chest, what you've come out of and what you carry with you as part of you is this Ten of Swords. Then in your stepping out of the immediate past, more Pentacles, we've got a Knight of Pentacles here. In your very immediate past, Virgos. Crowning you this week, we've got a Five of Wands. Stepping into your immediate future is a Four of Cups. Swords, cups, wands, we're getting a kind of a balance of that, and Pentacles. You are going to be feeling in your environment the Five of Pentacles, Virgos. Your environment is going to be giving you a King of Cups. Okay. And then in your hopes and fears section is the World. Yeah, that makes sense, right? This would be the time to hope for the world and get clear on your intentions in order to manifest that. And then the final outcome, well, first it was Pixie popped out with a piece of her artwork. This is the original artist of the original Rider-Waite tarot deck back in 1909. Her name was Pamela Coleman Smith. She liked to go by Pixie, but the Centennial deck has included some extra artwork of hers that likes to pop out from time to time, and that is one of them. It's a couple lovers with flying fish in the final outcome. But then your final outcome card is this Three of Swords. Some sort of loss or heartache this week as a final outcome. Something a little bit painful that you're going to have to say goodbye to. So, I also like to choose another confirmation card from another, it's a writer, the traditional Rider-Waite illustrations only in holographic form. And so I like to choose one from this deck as well. This card will confirm or clarify, and there it is. That's the one that wants to come out. That will confirm or clarify this reading here for us at the very end. So as I'm doing this reading, Virgo, if you think any of this is ringing true to you, I would love to hear what you think down in the comment section. I write back to everybody who comments. I'd love to hear from you. So please do let me know. All right. Okay, let's get into this reading, shall we? All right, Virgos, you are being represented here by the Queen of Pentacles. So Pentacles have to do with Earth. They're the Earth associated with Earth. They have to do with finances and financial security, material goods, material well-being. The Queen of Pentacles is in charge of it. She's in charge of her finances. She's mindful of everyone in her life and she's very nurturing and takes care of people emotionally, but also just financially. She's a wonderful support. She is very nurturing, and she knows what she has going for her, and she has gratitude for all those things that she has going for her. Now, even if you're not a woman, remember that the cards are genderless. And so if you're somebody who identifies as male, but this week you're being presented by the Queen of Cups, it just means that you're kind of having that Queen of Cups energy. Like maybe you're doing good in your finances, you're feeling pretty good, pretty secure, but you're also feeling very nurturing in that regard and caring of others and worrying about others and taking care of others. The card that is crossing you this week is this Six of Cups card. So this is a card of nostalgia and family and reconnecting and rekindling old relationships and friendships is what this Six of Cups represents. So I'm wondering if that's coming up as crossing you, as your awareness or your obstacle. It's either an obstacle or an awareness to have. So it could be that you are reconnecting or rekindling old relationships that shouldn't be rekindled. This is a time right now when you might be surprised at people coming out of your past back again. And what it is it's the universe presenting you with it again and having you take a second look and decide whether or not that was or wasn't for you. And it's trying to help you determine whether or not you're ready to move on and move up step into this new timeline, this new reality, by taking another look at these old relationships and things. So I have a feeling that's why this is what is crossing you this week, Virgo. Down in your subconscious tool shed, the thing that you carry with you, that's become a piece of you, a part of you, so that you bring into that situation down in your subconscious, is this Ten of Swords. Very dark card, a lot of pain. Final ending. It's a final ending of something. You've experienced this deep pain, something being put completely like to rest, dead. So this could be like a lot of hard situations where you've had to really like cope with a really painful loss. And you're bringing that with you, that the strength that comes from going through that pain. It's okay that you have this in your subconscious tool shed. I do. I know I do. And what somebody related it to me like this. They said, when you go through stuff like this Ten of Swords times, experiences, and it hurts so much and it's so sad, it's like taking this rock, this heavy rock, and sticking it in your pocket. And then that rock never goes away. You walk around with that rock in your pocket. It never goes away, but you do become stronger. By carrying this rock around, it makes you stronger. So, yeah. So you got some rocks in your pocket. So you're pretty strong. I mean, I think you've gained strength from that. So you're feeling this Queen of Pentacles, and it could be related to the fact that you're stepping right out of this situation with this Knight of Pentacles here, who's come in with some sort of opportunity, financial opportunity, now this could be an actual person coming in, Knights, it would be somebody maybe who's an earth sign. They're often younger adults, or middle-aged adults, not old. That's usually more king and queen. But there are people who come in with in order to take action. Knights are the ones who are moving things forward and taking action and moving us toward progress, forward motion. Even though the Pentacles Knight is the most stationary, he's pretty planet. He's not moving very quickly. He is on a horse, but it's standing there and being very cautious. This Knight of Pentacles. So you might have this person who's come in your very recent past with this opportunity for you. It doesn't have to be a male. It could be somebody with just this Knight of Pentacles energy. Some sort of opportunity for you that you're going to be very cautious about, though. Your crowning you is this Five of Wands. So interesting that you have crowning you a 5 and you in your environment feeling a 5 of Pentacles. So 5s are always cards of being a little bit off, a card of loss, a little bit off kilter, a little bit off balance. Off balance is a good way to see it. And so this 5 of Wands is having to do all the work and things that it takes to reach out and grab what it is that you want, to make it happen. So you need to be willing to do this. This is why it's crowning you, is you need to reach out and grab what it is. This Pentacles thing, you need to go for it, work-wise. And I heard Dove and Serpent Tarot. Shout out to him, Paul. I subscribe to his channel among other tarot readers who I love, who I like to have my readings done by. And he likes to refer to it as the 5-finger hand, reaching out, grabbing what you want, the 5 wands. I love that analogy, so I just stole it. Sorry, Paul. But take it as a compliment, I hope. So the 5 of wands in your ideal up here means you need to go for it and take those actions. It's no big deal. It's not a lot. It's nothing that you can't handle. And it's just all the little things you need to do to start putting this in action is what's crowning you. You're going to step into a situation this week in your immediate future where you're feeling dissatisfied with what's being offered. It's a 4 of Cups, and in the 4 of Cups card, he's got 3 full cups in front of him, and this cloud is reaching a hand out with a 4th full cup, but he's got his arms crossed across him saying, is that it? I'm kind of expecting more, kind of wishing for more. I don't think that's enough. I'm not satisfied with that. And that's what you're stepping into in your very immediate future this week, is this feeling of not being quite satisfied with what is being offered. And so you're feeling in the environment like a 5 of Pentacles. That makes total sense. You're feeling kind of left out in the cold. Everybody else is inside the church where it's all happy and bright and warm, and you're out here in the snow, feeling left out. So perhaps you are the Queen of Pentacles. You've had an opportunity here in your recent past from a Knight of Pentacles person in your life, in your recent past. Your ideal is a 5 of Wands, just being able to do the tasks and the work that it takes to accomplish that goal or those things that you have decided that you want to go for. But for some reason, you're not feeling it. It's maybe, I think it's not happening yet. I feel like this is just the beginning. You just got the beginning of something that you're considering, thinking about doing. But you're feeling very dissatisfied right now in the current situation. It's because you're stagnant. It's not stagnant. You're ending things, beginning things, trying to reset things, and that can make you feel like you no longer are satisfied with the old stuff. You're feeling like maybe you have been left out in the cold, and this is what you want to change. Your environment has a King of Cups in it. So your environment this week around you, Virgo, is a lot of it could be someone in your environment who is more mature person, not necessarily a man, although very well could be, but it could just be somebody with King of Cups energy. That's just somebody who is very emotionally in tune, very in touch with their emotions and communicative of their emotions, but they're also very much in control of their emotions. And that is what's in your environment. You're surrounded by people who are strong, powerful, caring people who are also, though, in charge. This person is in charge of his emotions or her emotions if she's a person in your life that's bringing the King of Cups energy to your environment. In your hopes and fears, you're hoping for the world. You're hoping for a whole new, the world at your feet. You've got some opportunity and you're not happy with the way things have been in your life. You've experienced a lot of heartache and things definitely need to change and you're feeling it. You're feeling that way and wanting to change it. And there is somebody in your life, male or female, I'm not sure, who takes on this King of Cups role to help guide you emotionally through all this. And it is going to take some emotional intelligence to be able to get through this. To achieve your dream, this is your hopes and dreams. This is your dream, the World card, which is the final major arcana. It's I've arrived. And you want that feeling like you finally arrived. After all of this you've been through, finally you've arrived. You're going, when is it my time? When is it my time to arrive? The final outcome this week, later this week, there will be a loss of some sort, something you have to give up. Threes are loss, cards of loss or change, and you are going to have to give something up in this situation, but that's okay. That's what you're doing. This is time of beginnings and endings and beginnings, and this is an ending. This is one of the endings that you're going to have to experience. I don't know if it's a relationship, a friendship, a ending of a job that you've had so that you can move on to do better. I don't know if it's related to ending old relationships. So it very well could be. You're being crossed. As a Queen of Swords, you're being crossed by this nostalgia card. And this is a time, I know, when old relationships will resurface to test you in a way. Especially if they weren't good for you, if they were addictive and they did not bring out the best in you or make you feel the best about yourself. These old relationships are crossing you. So the final outcome is the end to them. I think you're going to decide that, I got rid of that friendship before because it wasn't doing me any good. And so maybe that is the loss that you're looking at. So now, Virgos, I wonder what our confirmation card could be under here. Considering all this, if you think go ahead and pop a comment into the comments section down below. Right now, I'd love to find out what you think. It could be advice on how to get through these changes that you're feeling with these old relationships that are coming up that you have to give up. Could be a card that relates to how to get through that. I don't know. I'm so curious to see what it is. Let's find out. It is a Seven of Pentacles. So continuing, we got the Pentacles here. You've got something coming your way as far as another job opportunity, financial opportunity that's starting to try to get its way through to you. You're really hoping it really succeeds. And I think it will, because the Seven of Pentacles is great. He's starting to see fruits. He's looking at his harvest and he's got all these pentacles. He's like, okay, he's starting to see this come to fruition, but he's still not quite satisfied. It's almost like an extension of this Four of Cups. He's like, all right, that's better. We're getting there now, but still needing more. So it's not still quite fully there. So I think this is confirming of all these pentacles, you being the pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles coming in and feeling the Five of Pentacles, but you're going to, you're good. The pentacles are coming. This opportunity is around finances, and it feels slow going for you. It also feels difficult because you got these old relationships coming up, and some of them you got to put an end to, and that's hard. That's always difficult or a challenge. And that is our reading for this week, Virgo. Thank you for visiting Tarot with Kat. I hope you'll be back with me next Monday. when your next tarot reading drops. Do please hit the like button down there and hit this lotus right over here to subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. The more subscribers, the merrier. It doesn't cost you a thing. I hope you have a blessed, blessed week, Virgos, and we will see you next week. Thanks for visiting Tarot with Kat.